What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video, and in today's video guys, I'm going to be going over how you can get up to 900 gems for the upcoming LANCELOT festival coming out later tonight. And so what I wanted to do in today's video is cover all the ways we're going to be able to get gems and actually calculate all of it together here, guys, to see what the total amount of gems is from this event, and are we going to be able to pay the LANCELOT completely free to play from 0 gems at base. If you guys enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as I'm going to be pumping out a ton of videos the rest of this month and even going into December. So yeah, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos like this. And with that out of the way, guys, let's hop in and let's actually talk about the full calculations here. So what I actually did is I pulled up the global patch notes here as well for the LANCELOT update. And what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go through, I'm gonna go through my Google Doc here that I made as well, covering all the things that I've written down, and I'll show you back in the patch notes exactly where the gems are located so that you guys know that the gems are able to be acquired. So let's start it off with the first thing here, guys, with the 200 gems special login. Now, if you actually scroll through the patch notes here and we go to the login part, we'll see past all the bundles part right here. This is a total of a 200 gem login bonus. So we started with 20 gems. We're getting 5 gems on day 2, 3, 4 on day 4, we're getting 10 gems, and then 5 and 6 is gonna be 5 again, and then 10 on day 7. When you total up all these gems here for every single day, it's gonna be a total of 200 gems at the very least. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with 200 gems at a baseline here for what we're going to be adding to the rest of the gems. Now, the next thing that we have as well, guys, is going to be these special missions. So if we actually scroll down here, you can see that for these special missions, we're getting a full ticket multi for LANCELOT, which if we actually convert tickets into gems, that's actually going to be 30 gems on the banner, because 10 tickets is 30 gems. So that's actually right here, as you can see, I put 30 gems technically, 10 tickets for these special missions. And so if we actually add that right there, we're going to get 230. Alright, so the next thing that is available as well, guys, is going to be Chapter 2 of the 4 Nights of Apocalypse, and that's actually going to net us a total of 30 gems as well. For you guys that don't know, whenever we have a new story chapter, the previous story chapter is going to be able to be completely finished, and that's where we're able to get the extra 30 gems. So that's going to be 30 gems right there, and so we're going to add that to our total. So we're going to add 30 right there, and so now we're at 260 gems. Now, the next location we're going to be getting gems, guys, is going to be in the actual game here. So I actually do pull up Grand Cross, and the way we're going to be getting the rest of these gems is just going to be from our regular standard login. If you guys didn't know, if we actually go past all the, event logins and all that, you'll see that you're actually getting 5 gems right here on the second day of the week. And then also another 5 gems on the second last day of the week, which means we get a total of, 10 gems every single week, with a total of 5 weeks being 50 gems total. So yeah, guys, that's why it's going to be 50 gems right there, because we're getting 10 every single week, and we have a total of 5 weeks. So that's going to be a total of 50 gems. And so when you actually add that, you're going to be at 310 gems. Now, the next location we're going to be getting gems as well is going to be from our dailies and weeklies. So if we go back into Grand Cross here, guys, and if you didn't know, we actually do gain a lot of gems from doing our dailies and weeklies. So, 2 gems right here from the PvP, you gain 1 gem from auto clear skip ticket, and then 1 gem from boss battle, which means you get 4 gems every single day. So let's actually do the calc here. So we'll remember 310, but if we do 4 times 7, because there's 7 days of the week, 4 gems every single day, that means we're going to be getting 28 gems. Now, where are we getting the last 4 gems? That's going to be from our weeklies. So the rest we're going to be getting from our weeklies, guys. You can see we get 2 from the Play Demonic Beast battle, and then we're also going to be getting 2 from the Clear Knighthood boss battle. So when we actually do add 4 onto this as well, we're going to be getting a total of 32 gems, and because there's 5 weeks that are available for this banner, we can actually multiply that by 5, and that's going to be 160 gems, and now we can actually add that to our 310 total, which is going to net us 470 gems right there. Alright, guys, now moving on to the next thing that we got here is going to be the 30 gem code for Supernova. So I actually did screenshot this from the live stream. Now, these are a few codes that have been available for a while now. So these ones are older. So 70S Ultra, 70S 4K, and New Story. These are all older codes, but you feel free to be able to use these 3 guys. But Supernova is the main one that's coming out with this update, so I'm only going to add Supernova. You can add the 70S 4K one if you guys are like brand new players, or if you're a returning player and never did this code, then you actually can use that code and get an extra 50 gems on top of what I'm already calculating for today. So what we're actually going to do now, guys, is actually add that 30, so plus 30 right there, and now we're at a total of 500 gems. Now, the next thing that we're going to have as well, guys, is going to be the 5 gems from the live stream. So as you guys can see right here, I screenshot this from the Japanese live stream. We get 5 gems from them doing the little like live stream event. So that's a total of, when we add that right now, plus 5 gems. We're at 505 gems. Now moving on to the next thing here, guys, we got the 14 gems Soulgrist reward dungeon. So if you guys didn't know, we actually scrolled down to the very bottom here where we have the Soulgrist reward dungeon. You're gonna see that we actually are gonna be getting a Soulgrist reward dungeon every day in terms of the gems. All right, so right here, so the Soulgrist Grand Reward Dungeon Part 1. So this is going to be available, and you guys can check the date here till the 12/4 update. So that means we have 2 weeks of that, meaning it's 1 gem a day, which just means, 14 total. So now if you actually go back, we can actually add 14 now. So we add 14, and we're at 519. Now the last thing, guys, is going to be the 2 gems from the battle event. Now I usually don't include battle event gems, but since we are here and we want to calculate the full total amount of gems, I am going to add this extra 2 gems as well. And so now we're at a total of 521 gems, guys, from our monthly activities and also all the events that are available. Alright guys, so now that we calculated the 521 gems from our monthly activities for gems, we actually now want to calculate our Heroes Arena gems so we can actually add that to our total that we have right here. Now if you guys didn't know, we actually do gain gems for doing the Heroes Arena. Now this is going to be a revamp, so I could be wrong in terms of the amount of gems that we're getting, but I'm going to base it off of previous Heroes Arena seasons in terms of how much we were able to get for that. So for the counts here, guys, in terms of the amount of gems, when you open these little treasure boxes right here, you do gain a certain amount of gems depending on the rank. And so if we actually go back to the Google document here, Masters was 50 gems for 5 weeks, Champion was 50 gems for 5 weeks as well, and then Challenger was actually 75 gems for 5 weeks. So now if we actually add that to our total, and we can do it twice as well, so you have both the totals, so we can add 50 here, which would be if you're in, Masters or Champion, so that's going to be 571. And then if you were in the Challenger difficulty, we can add 75. So we could actually take 521 plus 75. And that's going to net us with a 596 total gems from Heroes Arena combined with our monthly activities for gems. Alright guys, now the last thing that we have here in terms of being able to calc gems is going to be our PvP gems. Now we're going to be getting a lot of PvP gems since we have 5 weeks total of it. And so as you guys can see right here, I did the full calc for the amount of gems you get for the 5 weeks total. So if you're in Masters 5, you get 210 gems right there. If you're in Champion 5, you get 250. And if you're in Champion 1, you get 300 gems. Now if you actually do the full calculations here, guys, if we're at 596 right here, which you can see is the one that we took from the Challenger difficulty Heroes Arena, if we actually add 300 gems right there, we are at 896 gems total for the Lancelot banner. So that is the highest amount of gems that you are able to get, and that's if you're doing Challenger Heroes Arena, that's if you're doing Champion 1 PvP every single week. And yeah, that would net you a total of 896 gems from just the events that we know, because there is going to be other events obviously with the part 2 and other things that are going to release that are going to net us even more gems. So obviously this is kind of just a placeholder amount here, guys, for the full 5 weeks, but we will be getting a little bit more than 900 gems most likely, and at the bare minimum you're getting only 4 gems less than the pity of the banner. So you just have to have either 4 gems right now or any other amount of gems that would be more than this, so that you're able to get the total of 900 for the pity. Now, if you were less, let's say you were in, a lower bracket, let's say you do, Masters of Heroes Arena, right? So we're starting with, what is that, 571. So if we do 571 plus, let's say you're in Champion 5, let's do 250 gems. So that's going to net us 821 gems right there. That's very, very close to the pity. Only about 80 gems off of the pity right there, guys. So overall, that is definitely attainable for a lot of people, and I think is more realistic. So being Champion 5, Masters difficulty, 821 gems I think is really, really good for this Lancelot festival. So yeah guys, that pretty much covers the gems amount right there. So again, starting with 0 gems, you'll be able to have up to 896 free gems for the Lancelot festival. And again, that's starting at 0, guys. This is starting at literally no gems on your account, and that's how you're able to get up to 896 gems for this Lancelot festival. So that pretty much covers all the locations for the gems right there that we know at the very moment, guys. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.